What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? Your buddy Big Johnny G from Two-Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming is back again. I really do love doing these midday monologues, getting out during my lunchtime. New York City's been way too hot these last few days, so I haven't been out doing one, and that's okay, because I don't want to come out and do one just to do one. I want to do one when I have something on my mind. And right now, what do I have in my mind? New York Comic-Con coming up 2017, 1 week from today. Right now I'm dropping this today. Right now it's Thursday. Next week, starting the 5th of October, New York City Comic-Con starts, and I'm really excited. I've been going to Comic-Con, New York City Comic-Con, NYCC. I've been doing this for years, and I love it. It's great. It's crazy. It's insane. There is so much going on. There are so many things. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go over a few things that I know that I'm excited about. The rest of us here at Two-Gun Pixie, looking forward to checking out while we're at the Jacob Javits Center next week. We're not going to be there on Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the other 3 days, we're there. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, it's way too large. It's too huge for me to sit here and tell you absolutely every single thing that's going on. So I'm just going to point out a few things that myself and the other 20-sided warriors found interesting going on this year. Jacob Javits Center next week, Thursday, October 5th, New York Comic-Con. You guys been there before? Is this going to be your first one? Huh? Well, if it is going to be your first one, I think you're really going to like it. So, first thing, let's go over a few guests. Let's go over a few guests that are going to be there that I'm really looking forward to getting a chance to check out. And first and foremost, if any one of you out there watching this is a fan of Batman the Animated Series, then I don't have to tell you who the heck Kevin Conroy is. Yeah, Kevin Conroy is going to be there, and I'm pretty excited. I consider, like a lot of people, that the Batman Animated Series is one of the best superhero cartoons ever made. And there's a few in that category, but that I think may be the top. The Superman animated series was okay. The Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, fantastic. But Kevin Conroy has really stood out over the years as he's become the iconic voice of Batman. In fact, I've even seen just recently, a few YouTube videos where they take bits from the Nolan Batman movies and they redo the dialogue with Conroy, and it is amazing. Go, if you see that, definitely watch it. If you're going by YouTube or somebody has it posted on Facebook and you're going through the scroll and you see it, stop, take a look at it, and definitely hit play. It's mind-blowing, really. So he's going to be there Thursday through Sunday, Kevin Conroy, and you can check him out at table 10. Michael Rooker. You all remember from the first couple of seasons of Walking Dead, but more people nowadays probably know him as Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and Volume 2 movies. And he may appear in Infinity War. There was some rumors that he was spotted on the set. Well, he's going to be there also from Thursday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. He's not going to be there through Sunday as far as I can tell on the list, and he's going to be at table 19. So if you want to go by and check him out, he's going to be there. There are the next three, actually, that I have written down here in my notes about what has us excited is something that has nothing to do with board games and stuff. Well, a lot of things. This is New York Comic-Con, so though I'm primarily a board game guy, all things geek. If you look at the Two-Gun Pixie Facebook page, and other things on the Twitter account, you'll see that this is more than just board games, even though that's our main thing. But these next three guests I'm going to mention, huge in the sci-fi world. And that is Peter Capaldi, who has been on Torchwood, who has been in Doctor Who, and has starred as the Doctor in Doctor Who. His current companion, Pearl Mackie, they're both going to be there. As far as I can tell, they're going to be there Thursday to Saturday. I didn't see them listed for Sunday, but I might have missed that. But they're going to be at tables 2 and 3 respectively, and at table 4, right next to him, Billy Piper, the new Who. Starting with Eccleston, New Who, the very first companion for New Who, Billy Piper. So I'm really excited to get a chance to see her also. And like I said, she's going to be at table number 4, while Peter Capaldi and Pearl Mackie will be at table 2 and table 3. Now, these last two on the guest list I'm going to throw at you, I don't know who would have a problem with this at all, sci-fi fans. Sorry, getting a little dry. Two of probably the biggest names in sci-fi movies, television, are going to be there at Table 1. Table 1, which is obviously right next to Pearl Mackie and Peter Capaldi and Billy Piper, is going to be Mr. Mark Luke Skywalker, the Joker Hamill. He's been to a lot of New York Comic Cons. I've seen him a few times. You know, looking forward to seeing him again. It's always definitely cool. And who's the other one? Will. No, not Wheaton. The other Star Trek Will. Bill Shatner is going to be there. Woo! Bill Shatner is going to be at New York Comic Con. I actually spoke to him a few times on Twitter. Really cool with his fans. So I'm looking forward to seeing him there. So that's going to be cool. Now, there's also, now normally I don't do panels anymore. I used to do panels, but I got sick and tired of waiting in line and sometimes not getting in after you wait. And it was such a problem. I pretty much gave up on panels. I haven't been there in a few years. But there are three panels that I thought were interesting. I might try, to sneak into, check out if I can. And the first one is going to be gaming in libraries is the topic. Of course, gaming. So I definitely want to check that out. And gaming in libraries, which I think is really cool because libraries are really suffering these days. A lot of libraries are starting to close down because there's not enough funding for them. So anything that can help keep libraries open and keep people aware of them is an awesome thing. It really is. We can't let libraries disappear. That's going to be a crime against humanity, and I'm not saying that lightly at all. So something like this, about gaming in libraries, I think is really cool because it keeps people aware. It keeps stuff happening at the library. So I definitely want to try to check out that panel. And that's going to be at the Burger Forum, Berger, not burger like I'm going to eat. Burger, Berger, the Burger Forum. I'm going to try to check that out if I can. There's another one. I didn't really notice much of a write-up on it, but it's more the title, and I want to go check it out and see if it's something I'm going to want to go into the panel forum and see. And because of the old, fantasy nerd that I am, I definitely caught my attention when I saw something called Wizards, Fairies, and Spells. Oh my, Wizards and Fairies and Spells. Oh my, Wizards and Fairies and Spells. Oh my, Wizards and Fairies and Spells. Oh my. So yeah, I definitely want to see what that's going to be about. That's going to be in room 1A05. 1A05. And the other panel, which is something I kind of mentioned earlier at the very beginning of this, is going to be a panel on Batman the Animated Series 25th anniversary. Wow. 25 years. Batman the Animated Series first started 25 years ago? That really puts time in perspective. It really does, and yes, to quote an old phrase, it makes me feel old. So those are three panels I may be checking out this year. Maybe some of the other 27 Warriors might. I'm not sure. None of us have made a hard commitment about it, but we all know that these are three things that we find interesting. Now, the last thing I want to mention is a few things on the exhibitor list, because that's really my personal favorite thing. I know a lot of people go there for the panels. A lot of people go there for the autographs. Me, I love going there to walk the exhibit floor. I love seeing all the stands, all the different companies and people and the products they have. It's really amazing. And also the exhibit floor, I think you kind of get to see a little bit more of the cosplayers because it's a larger area and has a lot more traffic that is regularly, regularly changed up. You don't see the same people constantly like you will, at an hour-long panel or something like that. So that's always interesting. But there are a few things on the exhibitor floor that I'm definitely planning on hitting, seeing, maybe even spending some scratch at. Just going through this alphabetically, no other reason or order, just alphabetically. Here in New York City, in fact, I've done a video for them already once, a walkthrough through their store, because it's a place I love so much. It's a place I've been going to since, I was 12 years old. And that's the number one gaming store in downtown Manhattan, New York City, The Complete Strategist. These guys have been around, I can't even tell you how long. Like I said, I've been going there since about 83. And these guys were already well-established business by that point, that my buddy found them and turned me on to that store. And I've been going there, giving this, little family-run business my money ever since, because it's worth it. They're always really cool to me. So I always make it a point to stop by their stand at the Exhibitor Hall, just to say hi, even though I'm at the store a lot, and they know me by face and everything. A couple of them know me by name, but I do it anyway to stop by, show my support, see what they have. That's the Complete Strategist. The Complete Strategist. Their brick and mortar store in New York City is located at 11 East 33rd Street. Very easy number to remember. And they always seem to have nice deals too. They usually, I think the year before last, I don't remember seeing a deal. I could be wrong on that. But they usually have some sort of deal, like you spend X amount of money, like, I don't know, $50 or something. And there's a game that they'll give you for free if you want to get it. So that's always cool. Nice little incentive. So I'm going to be stopping by to see the Complete Strategist at booth 3028. 3028 for the Complete Strategist. There's another one. I don't know what this is about. It looks like it's another gaming type store, but it just caught my attention when I saw it on the list. And that is Cooper's Cave Games. Cooper's Cave Games. So I want to check that out just because I'm curious by the name. I want to see what's going on there. And they're going to be at booth 2578. 2578 is where you're going to find Cooper's Cave Games. Another one. Now this is the exhibitor I'm looking most forward to going to see and planning on maybe getting them to do an interview with me, and that is Cryptozoic Entertainment. Cryptozoic has been going there for the last several years at least, if not more, that I'm aware of. I met with them last year at New York City Comic Con, dropped a video with their interview where they were talking about their Epic Battle of the Spell Wizard games, which me and the 20-Sided Warriors just absolutely love, as well as another game by theirs that I haven't gotten, and therefore haven't had a chance to review and play yet. Scratch that, play and review. And that's one of the Rick and Morty games, Mr. Meeseek's game, which really looked great. And they did a nice little interview with us and gave us a quick little demonstration of how the game is played last year. So I'm looking forward to going and seeing the guys over at Cryptozoic again this year, and that's going to be really, really cool. They are going to be at booth 244, 244, booth 244. Another one I go to every year that I'm there, because they always have a stand and they always have some great games on display, is Foam Brain Games. I love stopping by their little stand. I love chatting with them and seeing what they have out. So if you're going to be at New York City Comic Con and you like gaming at all, another place you're going to want to check out is booth 2281. Sorry, 2281, and that is for Foam Brain Games. Now there's another one on the list I didn't recognize, just like Cooper's Cave Games. There's another one I didn't recognize, but it kind of caught my attention, so I'm going to go stop by and check them out. There's probably a lot of things I'm going to check out that I'm not mentioning right now. Just when you're walking through and you see something, you're like, "Whoa, I got to go see that." But for right now, the head list that I got is something called Heroes and Games at 2660, booth 2660. Heroes and Games. So I want to check out, see what that's all about. I'm into games, I'm into heroes. Should be something there I like. Loot Crate. Loot Crate always has a spot there. And if you're a member of Loot Crate, then, do I have it right here? Let me see. Do I have it handy? I know yes. So if you get Loot Crate, anytime you go to any sort of convention or a place where they have a booth set up, make sure to bring your Loot Crate card. Right? Bring your Loot Crate card, and you could usually get some pretty interesting, cool little swag for it. So yeah, I'm going to be stopping off there and getting my Loot Crate swag. Two other things in the exhibitor list that I'm looking forward to checking out. Skybound Games is going to be having a Super Fight section for their game Super Fight. I know every now and then I drop a photo in my Twitter and Facebook and Instagram accounts for Two-Gun Pixie, where I will take some of the Super Fight cards out and place them and just take the picture and post it and let people see who they think would win the fight. Like Captain Kirk on a narwhal with laser chucks versus Hercules with a lasso on a wheelbarrow. You get these cards with different things on them, like a person, an item. They have location cards, and you just argue it out. Why? Because that's what nerds do. We argue about whether Doctor Who is cooler than Luke Skywalker if both of them were fighting in the Mad Max Thunderdome and they had pet Wolverines with them? Well, what do you think? Who would win? And that's what Super Fight, the card game, is all about. So it's fun. I think the game is a good distraction game. It's not a heavy game. It's not a game you're going to be playing all darn day. But it's a good game to throw down for a few laughs. Good argumentative style laughs between friends. So I'm going to be checking them out. Skybound Games Super Fight is going to be at booth 2018. 2018. So drop by, say hello to them, and check out the game. If you don't know the game, if you haven't seen the game, check it out. They're displaying it for free. And the last one is superherostuff.com, because I love superheroes. So I want to check out. It's basically just a store, see what kind of stuff they have, and check that out. So those are some of the things. New York City Comic Con, 1 week from today, October 5th, Thursday, 2017, Jacob Javits Center, New York City. Yeah. So who's going? Big Johnny G's going to be there. The 27 Warriors are going to be there. Our other co-host, Tommy V, is going to be there on Sunday. We're going to have some fun. If you see us, say hello. Come on over. Start a conversation. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Let's just talk. Let's hang. We're nerds. We're at a nerd convention. So let's do what nerds do. All right. So for Two-Gun Pixie, Big Johnny G, New York City Comic Con. What else can I say? All right. So you know what? Hold on a second. I didn't do that closeout like I usually do, did I? All right, let me fix that up. All right, how's this? Good? Hey, how's it going? Sorry about that. I know a lot of people, and sometimes they see me filming, they want to stop and come over and talk to me. I know, impolite. They see me filming, and they still want to come over and stop and talk to me. But anyway, what am I going to do? Yell at them for it? So anyway, I was closing this out, wasn't I? I'm your buddy, Big Johnny G. Two-Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and we were talking about New York City Comic Con. You gonna be there?